For decades, we've had this pretty clear scorecard for how well countries are doing, a way to measure human progress. But what if that scorecard's been missing a huge piece of the puzzle? What if our whole definition of progress was actually costing us the planet? Well, today we're diving into a revolutionary new way to measure national success, and it is shaking up everything we thought we knew.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. How do we actually grade a country? I mean, is it all about wealth, health, education? For a long, long time, the world had a pretty standard answer to that question.
And for decades, that standard has basically been a kind of global report card, a single, unified system designed to measure development and see how every single nation stacks up.
It's called the Human Development Index, or HDI for short. And look, this has been the gold standard for years. It boils a country's progress down to three core things. Are people living long, healthy lives? Are they educated? And do they have a decent standard of living? It's designed to give us one neat number to rank countries from top to bottom. And when you look at who's at the top of the class, well, you see the usual suspects, right? Countries like Iceland, Norway, and Switzerland. According to the good old HDI, these are the A students of the world. They have absolutely aced the test of human development. Okay, but here's where our story takes a really sharp turn. Because this global report card, it has a massive, glaring blind spot. Because it really makes you wonder, is this the full story? I mean, what's the hidden price tag for getting that A in development that we've all been chasing for so long? And here's the heart of the problem. The goal for decades has been high development, but the consequence, the thing we've kind of swept under the rug, is high planetary pressure. It turns out that getting an A on the human development test often meant completely, utterly failing the planet. So, to fix this blind spot, a new adjusted index has been created. It's designed to finally bring our planet into the equation. Say hello to the PHDI, the Planetary Pressures Adjusted Human Development Index. Now, the concept is really simple but incredibly powerful. It takes that regular HDI score, but then it adjusts it based on two absolutely critical environmental factors. So, first up, carbon dioxide emissions per person. This is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It measures the pollution from burning fossil fuels, from powering industry, all of it, divided by the population. The more a country emits per person, the bigger the hit to its score. And second, the material footprint. Just think of this as all the physical, the stuff a country consumes per person. It's the total weight of raw materials, we're talking metals, fossil fuels, biomass, dug out of the earth to make everything we use. A bigger footprint means a bigger penalty. So what happens when you actually apply this new formula? When you regrade those A students on this new, much tougher curve? Well, the results are, honestly, they're dramatic. The entire global ranking gets completely reshuffled. Check this out. Luxembourg, one of the wealthiest nations on Earth per capita, plummets an astonishing 122 places. Then there's the United Arab Emirates, another super high-income nation. Whoa, it drops 97 spots in the rankings. Canada, a G7 country, falls a staggering 79 ranks. And the United States? It tumbles 57 places, falling right out of that top tier of what we could call sustainably developed nations. And look, this isn't just about a few outliers. The entire group of nations we classify as having very high development takes a massive hit. Their average HDI score is a proud 0.914, but once you factor in the planet, it drops all the way down to 0.741. It's like we've been grading on a curve that completely ignored our biggest, most important test. But wait, it is not all bad news. Here's the hopeful twist in the story. High development does not have to automatically mean high planetary pressure. Some countries are already showing us there's a different, more sustainable path forward. Just take a look at a country like Uruguay. Under this new PHDI system, it actually jumps up, get this, 40 places in the rankings. This proves it's totally possible to achieve a high standard of living for your people without imposing a crushing cost on the planet. So what's the big takeaway here? What does all this data really mean for us? Well, it means we have to fundamentally rethink what we're even aiming for as a global community. The creators of the PHDI didn't design it just to punish countries for past behavior. They see it, and this is their phrase, as an incentive for transformation. It's not just a report card. It's a roadmap. It's a tool to guide all of us toward a new set of goals. And that leaves us with one final critical question to think about.
For so long, the global race has been to become developed. But what if we've been running the wrong race all along? What if the true goal isn't just to reach the top, but to prove you can actually thrive there sustainably?